Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card, to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list, to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position, to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Christine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Hi Dee Dee. Hi Philia. Hello everyone. Hi Faizama. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Koala. Hi Andrea. Welcome. Hello everyone. Hi BB. Hi Cries. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Daisha. Hi Elephant, welcome. Hi Cat Goddess. Hi Love. Welcome everyone. Hi Jenna. Hi May, welcome. Hello everyone. Hi Jay. Hi Human. Hello. Hi Matthew and Gigi and Dee Dee. Hello everyone. Hi Danny. Welcome. Hi Meditation and Matthew. Hello. Hi Pure Heart. Hi Tammy. Hi Jasmine. Welcome. Hi Content. Everyone is here. Hello. I don't know if I missed anybody. Hi Hudson. Welcome. Hi Dr. Fizza. How's it going? Hi, hello. Welcome. Hi Nadia. Hi Jennifer. Kritika. Hello. Welcome everyone. It's just general readings. There's no theme tonight. If anyone is new, hi Alice. How's it going? If anyone is new to join the list, it is exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. If you end up on the lounge is a wait list to be put onto the free list. So Nightbot chooses people at random from the lounge list to put onto the free list. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you have to leave and come back, you can write exclamation mark timestamps to see where your position is, or you can write exclamation mark timestamps to see where your reading was in the live, but also put the timestamps in the comments after the live is done, so you can check it out there as well. But yeah, I'll switch the screen so we can get started. I do have a legal disclaimer as well in the description of the live. And there's some links there if you want to check out for a private reading. Christine, General. That was dramatic. The cards got excited there. Thank you so much for your donation again. For Christine, what does Christine need to know right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? What does Christine need to know right now? That was a horrible shuffle. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Christine need to know right now? Thank you. The Page of Wands. Some good news. Maybe some fiery news, exciting news. I can feel that for you. Maybe just a matter of having these big ideas, feeling inspired, creative in your energy, right? I can feel that for you. The Page of Wands, I feel like there's also the sense of feeling a little bit more playful, a little bit more flirty, a little bit more outgoing in your energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like things are going well with the work-wise, home-wise kind of thing. I feel the sense of you picking up your energy. You're feeling more motivated or more enthusiastic about whatever's coming towards you. There may be some challenges ahead, but I feel like you're starting off on a good foot kind of thing. Because I just feel like there's this energy of just kind of like settling into your energy, but also having a boost of it at the same time. The Queen of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy like if you don't want to compromise or you don't feel like you're feeling it, then maybe it's not the right energy for you to push yourself on, so you don't have to keep up with the good energy and not the negative energy kind of thing. It's kind of like picking and choosing what's worth your time and what's not moving forward. There may be someone trying to disrupt your energy with the Nine of Cups here. I don't know if the two of you have had a falling out or what's going on, but I feel like this Nine of Cups, they're not really open to connecting right now. They're not really open to communicating, even though they seem to be affecting your energy one way or another. Not sure who they are for you. There's a Nine of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah. I feel like there's someone lying to you. Let's see, what is going on with the Nine of Pentacles here. What's going on with the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles? Temperance, right? I feel like it's a matter of trying to figure out your temperance, right? I don't know if it's a matter of you being the peacemaker between two different situations, that you're going to be stuck in the middle of it. I can feel that tension coming through as well. Queen of Swords. I don't know if someone's going to speak their mind and someone else is not going to like it. You can be caught up in the middle of that, or if you're involved somehow. But, you know, I feel it's a matter of picking and choosing what is worth your time. Not involving yourself that's going to lower this energy, right? I feel like it's such a good positive energy. You don't want to get distracted from that. That is what I got, though. Makes sense? Okay, awesome. That's good. Kritika, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kritika a message? What does Kritika need to know right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kritika a message? Thank you so much for your donation, Daisha. Moonbeam will put you up. For Kritika, what's Kritika need to know right now? Ooh, what's going on here? What does Kritika need to know about this energy? You have the Nine of Swords in the dark and the Five of Swords in the dark, so that is good energy. I mean, things are getting better. Things are picking up pace for you one way or another. I feel that for you. For the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands, I feel the sense of you releasing any, I don't know if it's like stresses or worries or just something that's going on, and just feeling more I don't know, because there's also the Five of Wands in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of overcoming something, like overcoming some sort of argument or conflict or misunderstanding or whatever that is for you. Whatever that is, I feel like you are putting behind you or you will soon. Um, you have the Eight of Pentacles in light, so that's good energy, right? I feel like there's a sense of you feeling what's worth your time and your energy and what you want to put more effort into regarding your work, your career, whatever that is for you. I feel like there's a sense of you want to put more focus into that and being more consistent with it or being more reliable to it. The Seven of Wands is in the light too, so I feel like there's this energy of pushing your way through something. I don't know if it's a matter of not wanting to compromise or what the challenges are for you, but I feel like you're going to stand your ground, set your boundaries, and overcome that because there's a new beginning trying to come through with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel the sense of potential and growth from it. What does Kritika need to know about this energy? The world is in the light. So I feel this energy of things coming to a completion, right? It may not be, I feel like it may be like a new cycle for you as well. I was gonna say maybe not, but I feel like it's just a new cycle, but it's kind of like within the current energy that you have right now. I feel like you're not looking too far ahead. You're kind of just living in the moment and tackling what you have going on. I feel like that's a good energy. You're on the right path. I feel like whatever challenges you've been facing, you're gonna be overcoming them with some new beginnings. Oh my God. It's a matter of keeping yourself centered and grounded, and you'll get through this. And I feel that there is some potential with that growth for sure. Thank you, Daisha, again. Will everything go in my favor in court when I file child support? Oh man, I can't really answer that specific question, but I can ask the cards what the energy is around you. Yeah. Because that is a legal question. I'm not allowed to answer legal questions. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is the energy around Daisha? What is the energy around her situation moving forward? Is there a spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Daisha a message about her situation? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Daisha a message about what's going on regarding her situation? You do have the 10 of Wands in the light, so I feel like there is a lot of weight on you. With this, I feel like it's a lot of obligations, a lot of overwhelming. I feel like you've been working really hard through this energy of figuring things out and that sort of thing. But you've come this far, so I feel like it's a matter of you really standing strong with yourself, with your energy, with the things that are within your control and with your things that you have going on. You have the 6 of Wands in the dark. So I feel this energy of, the 6 of Wands in the dark is like seeking validation, but I don't know if it's like seeking the support you need from the people who know your situation, or if it's a matter of seeking some outside um resources or whatever that is that can give you some peace or some validation of what you're going through if you have any other concerns going through. And there's a 6 of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like something's going to go one-sided one way or another. The Magician is in the dark too, so I feel like making sure that you are utilizing all the tools and all the energies that you have that you can work with, that you can bring to your situation. The Stars in the dark, so yeah, I feel like it's a matter of making sure you do have faith in yourself and have faith in your situation. You're not doubting the universe. What is going on here for Daisha? What does Daisha need to know about the star energy in the dark? The Sun. Okay, yeah. Think positive. Be completely open and honest with yourself, with the people who are in your situation. You have the Tower. Why is the Tower in the dark? Why is the Tower in the dark? No, it's not in the dark. It's in the light. Why is the Tower in the dark? And I want to keep wanting to say in the dark. Maybe it was meant to come into the dark, or just be prepared for the unexpected. It looks like you are going to be moving forward. Or the energy is going to be moving forward in one way or another. There may be some things that are left behind. There may be some things that may not be resolved. You have the Knight of Wands and a light too, so I feel like there is an energy of taking action. Yeah, I feel like overall there's not really a lot of negative energy. It's just a matter of like you focusing on yourself, what you got going on. There may be some disruptions with this Tower energy. 6 of Swords. I just feel this sense of leaving something behind, things involving, seeing something maybe moving in a way, one way or another. Knight of Wands too. Taking action, pursuing your goals. I feel like there's something that's hard to commit to coming through as well. I feel like the Knight of Wands is like being fearless with your pursuits and your passions. That is what I got. I'm sorry I can't really directly answer your question though. P. Why is Richard, thank you so much for your donation, P. Why is Richard being so distant to P lately? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give P a message? there any spirit guides, answers, angel fae that want to come give me a message? Why is Richard being so distant to Pete lately? There's the 5 of Cups and the Light. So I feel like there's this energy that Richard is, there's something going on with him emotionally. I don't know if I feel like he's focusing more on what was or what regrets or whatever things that were going on with him in his past, maybe a past person. But I feel like Richard knows that they're disappointing you and letting you down as well. There seems to be genuine feelings for you from Richard, though. So I'm not quite sure why they're not playing on those feelings or they're just having them. There's the 10 of Wands in the dark. Just stress, maybe. The 10 of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like he is carrying a burden of some sort. He's trying to delegate tasks at the workplace, trying to release stress, but I feel like there's been a lot of things going on. I feel like he's trying to be like in crisis management kind of thing, like just kind of like trying to avoid some sort of disaster with the tower in the dark and just trying to keep the balance of the flow of things that's going on. What else does P need to know about this energy? What else does P need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like overall there is positives with the 9 of Cups here. The King of Pentacles, the work situation. I feel like they're trying their best to be professional. I feel like there's things about them that they just can't change because of the work. Yeah, that is what I got though. Yeah, I understand. Maybe just needs, I don't know, more time or hopefully things get better. Bernard, February 14th reading. What does Bernard need to know for February 14th? Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe just wait and see if he comes towards you in that sort of way. For Bernard, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer fae that want to come and give Bernard a message about February 14th? What? Ooh, the 3 of Wands. What does Bernard need to know about February 14th? This one's come out too. What does Bernard need to know about money for an apartment? What does Bernard need to know about money for an apartment? Ooh, the money situation is going to be difficult, Bernard. How many kids in Bernard's near future? Bringing spirit guides, answers are fae. How many kids are going to be in Bernard's near future? Looks like 9. Holy poop, Bernard. You're going to be busy. I don't know if the cards can really predict how many kids you're going to have in the future, I'm a more of a current situation type of person instead of the future, but we got a 9 here. It's a possibility, I guess. For the 3 of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of you having some block, like not really sure what's happening on the 14th or what your plans are, what you're going to do. But I feel like you will spark some sort of idea with the Ace of Wands. You'll spark some sort of romance or something out of somewhere. 9 of Cups, you're going to make some sort of fulfillment out of it. Things are going to go your way. It's just a matter of you coming up with the right idea, loosening up in your creative blocks, and figuring things out with that. The money situation on February 14th may be a little bit of a challenge. You have the 3 of Swords in the dark. So even though you may be overcoming something, you have the 4 of Swords as well. So you may have to, plan something that's at home or something a little bit smaller than something big. Kid situation, I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but that is what I got. For Danny, can I ask if there's anything that Danny needs to know regarding money and abundance? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Danny need to know about money and abundance? What does Danny need to know about money and abundance? Ooh, I feel like overall your energy is in the right place, being the King of Pentacles. You know, working hard, doing the best that you can to make money happen for you and attract that abundance towards you. What actions to take or what to find this money with the Five of Pentacles? This seems to be a really hard thing right now. I feel like there's some tension. You know, I feel like it's a matter of focusing on what your needs are right now rather than other things. You also have the Fool in the dark, so I feel like this is maybe what's draining your energy. I don't know if it's a matter of spending on things that you don't really need, because it seems to be like focusing on what you need, and you know, Fool in the dark is like don't take any risk on things that may not be a good energy with a money situation. Your best path forward is the King of Cups. So I think it's a matter of like using your logic, not just using your instincts or your gut feeling kind of thing. Just knowing what you need to do to try to boost this income. And setting your intentions with what kind of growth and abundance you want to attract towards yourself. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark. um You know, abundance starts with attention, setting your intentions with care and love. So let's see what is going on with this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, yeah, the Knight of Cups is not showing a lot of love. You could be missing the signs of something. So I know there's an opportunity that you're not seeing or catching on to. Looks like there's something. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles, like try to save as much as you can. You know, it's really hard right now. There may be some sort of hidden opportunity that you can reach out to that you may not have seen. So keep an open mind for that or look into it. Maybe there's resources you can tap into or something along those lines. But that is what I got. You got some snow, Bernard? I can send you some more. Dee Dee. You're welcome, Danny. For Dee Dee, will Dee Dee reach her goals in February? Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or fae? Will Dee Dee reach her goals in February? The Hermit. Will Dee Dee reach her goals in February? Is there any spirit guides, answers, and or fae that want to come and give Dee Dee a message? For the Hermit in the light, I feel like it's a strong possibility that you can reach your goals in February, but I feel like your inner self is going to be really tested with pushing yourself forward enough to tackle it, which I feel like you can, right? Being a Virgo, you're very um dedicated and responsible in that sort of sense. But I think it's also a matter of like not being trapped in your mind and overthinking it a little bit too much, not being so focused on how perfect it is, right? Because I feel like with the Hermit here, you can easily fall into that trap of being stuck on something in your mind. The Page of Cups is in the light, so I feel like it's like having some open communications about your feelings, about whatever your goals are, getting some good feedback or support with that, I feel like will help a lot because you have the Six of Pentacles here, you know, that even give and take, balancing what you have going on, maybe someone else reaching out, helping you out with that confidence and moving forward in your goals. The Ace of Swords is in the dark, so some things may be a little bit, may take a little bit longer, maybe delays or something may be stalling a little bit. The Two of Cups is in the dark. I feel it'll be easy to lean towards an imbalance with trying to get it all done. What does DG need to know about the Two of Cups in the dark? Judgment. Yeah, don't have any fears about judgment when you're trying to pursue your goals and things like that. You know, just do what you gotta do, one thing at a time till it's all done. That's what I got. Nail. Amar was clear with me today. I told him not to send for him again, not out of hate, but he doesn't feel I resonate with him. Is he bothered from me? Will he miss me? Is that because of a third party? Let's see for Nail. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Nail a message? Is Amar bothered by Nail? Is Amar bothered by Nail? Will Amar miss Nail? Will Amar miss Nail? Is this situation because of Amar being involved with a third party? Is this coming because Amar is involved with a third party? It's a very confusing energy. I can see why you're confused with this. You have the Magician in the light, so I feel like there is some sort of magnetic or magical spark between the two of you, one way or another, maybe spiritual. The Six of Wands is in the dark though, so I feel like they feel like they can't give you the time and the attention that they probably feel like you deserve for whatever reason, that they just feel like they can't. So that's probably why that happened. Will they miss you? I feel like they're gonna pretend that they don't, but I feel like they will, because I feel like anytime they try to move forward, they're gonna think about you. So that's gonna hold them back, right? With the Eight of Swords there. And then with the Seven of Swords, I feel like he's not really involved with a third party, but I feel like he's thinking about somebody from the past and still lingering in his mind. With the Six of Cups, you know, that past energy seems to be lingering. I don't know if it's some sort of past traumas or past relationships or what that is, but they still seem to be deeply hanging on to it for whatever reason. That's what I got. And that's that. Matthew. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Matthew a message? What is Catherine's current thoughts and feelings towards Matthew? Ooh. The Four of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they're thinking about you. I feel like they're trying to picture or visualize the two of you together in the future and what that would look like or what that would feel like. The Five of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they enjoy communicating with you, and I feel like they can loosen up a little bit more with you than what they would normally be like. Um, I feel like they may even be showing off towards you a little bit. I'm not quite sure if you're picking that up or not. The strength card is in the dark. So when the strength card is in the dark, it is a sign of weakness. And a sign of weakness can be a sign of passion towards you. So I do feel that the Queen of Wands, you know, the hot, fiery spark of something, I feel like she does feel some sort of connection with you. I feel like this is like the early stages. So I feel like even though she has deep thoughts about you, seems to be having some passion towards you, some emotions towards you, I feel like it's still very new for her to really realize what's going on. But overall, she's thinking about you a lot, so there's a lot of thoughts going on there. I feel like they're positive thoughts, right? Because she's visualizing you in the future together. Definitely some fiery sparks of passion. That's what I got. Dr. Fizza. What are the Gemini's feelings towards Dr. Fizza right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Dr. Fizza a message? What are the Gemini's feelings towards Dr. Fizza right now? Try that again. What are the feelings of Dr. Fizza? What are the Gemini's feelings towards Dr. Fizza? There we go. The Four of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of strength. I'm not quite sure where the strength is coming from, but I do feel like there's some strength in their feelings towards you. There is the Queen of Wands and a light too. So I feel like they have thoughts or fantasies about passion with you, maybe romance with you, romanticizing about you a little bit. I feel like the connection between the two of you has completed though. Like I feel like there's no like it's completed. It seems done. It feels like um it's accomplished what it was meant to accomplish. I don't know how you resonate with that or what was finished. But for the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's an energy that wants to reopen this cycle. There's a little bit of hesitation, there's a little bit of tension with reopening this cycle. And then you have the Ace of Wands in the dark. What is going on with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in the dark regarding the Gemini's feelings towards Dr. Fizza with less contact? Yeah. Is there any third party between Gemini and Dr. Fizza? Is there a third party going on with the Gemini? The Queen of Wands, yes, but not a strong yes. Why is there less contact? The Sun, yeah, I feel like the Gemini is not feeling extremely positive right now. I kind of feel this energy that they're bored and they want to just move on to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing kind of thing. They don't really want to stand around lingering. But that's what I got. You know, Geminis can sometimes have struggle with staying consistent. Yeah, that's what I got. Jennifer, what are Dion's thoughts after spending time together? Is there any spirit guides, listeners, angels, or fae? What are Dion's thoughts after spending time together with Jennifer? What are your thoughts about spending time together? For the Nine of Cups and a light, I feel like there's this energy really good, right? Both of your needs were fulfilled. Both of your desires, I feel like, were fulfilled. I feel this energy of joy and happiness and manifesting this connection between each other, like a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. For the Two of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's some lingering energies about what comes next after that time spent together. Like, what's the next moves? What's the next steps after this? I don't know if it's considering future dates or future choices, options. I don't know. There's a little bit of an imbalance, but sometimes imbalances can be good, right? You know, the opposites attract. Sometimes it can get, I don't know. But sometimes it can be good, you know, if you're a day, he's night kind of thing, whatever that energy is between the two of you. I feel you're going to figure it out. There is the Eight of Wands, so there's going to be some fast, quick things happening. I don't know if it's fast excitements or quick action they're going to take towards you or what's going on with that. But I feel like they may communicate with you really soon. The Three of Pentacles, they may not know how to fit everything in or how the two of you work things out regarding other people's in your lives. Let's see, what does Jennifer need to know about the Three of Pentacles? For the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, yeah, I think there's a little bit of a pause. Maybe not a pause in your relationship, but just taking a pause to get to know each other and seeing where this is going before really leaping to the next step. That's what I got. Nadia, hello. What are the feelings, MC? What is Sahel's feelings? What are Sahel's feelings? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to come and give Nadia a message? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to come and give Nadia a message about Sahel's feelings? Ooh, I feel like Sohail is feeling like there's too much going on in his mind. He's thinking too much and not spending enough time in his heart. Maybe he's doing both, you know? Soul searching his feelings and trying to connect with his feelings and everything, but also thinking way too much with the Five of Swords here. I feel this energy of them wanting to be right or wanting to prove themselves towards you. I'm not quite sure what that is about. I feel like they think about you too much that it's disrupting their work. They keep getting distracted. So I feel like there's a lot of thoughts about you. So if they're thinking about you that much, they definitely have feelings for you, right? The Four of Wands is in the light, in the dark. I want to say in the light because I feel like the two of you want to connect again or communicate again, whatever that is between the two of you. For the Four of Wands in the dark, I feel like they don't want to overpromise or they don't want to promise more than what they can manage right now. So I feel like that leaves them kind of like in limbo of what direction to move towards next and how that's going to play out for them. Let's see. What are Sahel's feelings for Nadia right now? Baggage. So Hale, I feel like they have baggage. I'm not quite sure what that is for them. Because I feel like, you know, the emotional baggage. So if it's weighing down a relationship, the two of you need to work through it. Like unpack it together kind of thing. And work through it to see what could be blocking the two of you from connecting together. That's what I got. Hi, Linda. Veronica, hello. Hot sun. Right through. Oops. There's a lot of things I want to come out there. We'll try that again. For hot sun. What do you like about hot sun, and is he going to do anything about it? Let's see. For hot sun, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give hot sun a message? What does D like about hot sun? What does D like about hot sun? Ooh. What is D gonna do about it? What is D? We'll take the moon. What is D gonna do about it? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is D gonna do about their feelings with hot sun? They're gonna wish to the universe or wish on the stars. That seems like a good one. For the Three of Wands, I feel like they like that they can visualize the future with you. They can visualize future plans with you or future things the two of you can do together. I feel like that's what they like about you. But I feel like they haven't quite figured you out. You know, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like they're a little bit unsure exactly what they think about you. You know, I feel like they like your honesty, they like your clear-mindedness, they like that you're grounded and nurturing and caring and loving type of energy. But at the same time, they're not sure if they're seeing or feeling things clearly enough with the star too. So I feel like they spend a lot of time at night thinking about you and thinking about exactly what you're asking. How does he like about you? I feel like they're wondering what you like about them too. The King of Cups, I feel like they're not really spending a lot of time connecting with their emotions to see what they feel. It's more about what's going on in their mind, what they're thinking. Not really, you know, looking within themselves of how they're really feeling. What does Hot Sun need to know about B? Judgment. I don't know if there's a fear of judgment for some reason or if they're just judging themselves too harshly. Yeah. They're resisting making changes that they know they need to make. I don't know if it's about them having a rebirth, like having a new clarity about you, connecting with you, that sort of thing. That's what I got. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. To join the list, you have to write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. So just write exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, then with the question that you have there. You're welcome, Hot Sun. Anne's Human. Oh, I don't have a theme reading. Do you want a general reading or do you have a question, Anne's Human? So there's no theme tonight. I can do a general reading though. For Anne's Human, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anne's Human a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anne's Human a message? You have the Eight of Cups and a light. I feel this energy moving forward in a positive light, letting go of all the toxic or negative or unwanted energy that you don't want to bring forward with you. I feel that. I feel like you're working your way back up, maybe one step at a time, but you know, sometimes you have to take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but we're still moving forward. For the Two of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance going on, maybe feeling overwhelmed or overworked or overstressed or whatever that is. I feel like you're going to have a sense of relief with the Ten of Wands. Things are going to start to get a little lighter. Things are going to start to get a little easier. And I feel like that's going to help you release some stresses or worries. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark too. I do feel like it's a challenging time for you right now, but I feel like you are moving in the right direction. Your Five of Cups is in the dark. So I do feel the sense of you finding some sort of resolution, loosening up a little bit, communicating or opening up the door to communication with anyone that you may be avoiding or haven't heard from in a while that may bring things a little bit clearer to you. What's going on for Anne's Human with the Queen of Cups in the dark? Yeah, it's kind of like letting go of the past and moving forward to tomorrow. You know, we can't relive yesterday, it's gone. But clearing your mind, keep looking forward. Healing that inner heart energy seems to be coming through as well, giving you that nudge forward. I feel like there's some healing, making peace with things, and moving on. That is what I got. Philia, hello. Can you tell me what's coming for me in love? What's coming towards Philia in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? What's coming towards Philia in love and romance and passion? Ooh, the Knight of Swords is coming your way. He is running. He's not just coming, he's running full speed ahead, right? He may have lost his bike, but he's going to keep going. Let's see for Philia. What does Philia need to know about this Knight of Swords? This one wants to come through. Maybe a little bit slow because he has to catch his bike first. I don't know. He's coming though. He's a little bit slow, but let's see what's coming in love for Philia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Philia a message? I told you, yeah, this Knight of Swords, he's coming towards you, you know? He may not know that you exist, he may not know where you are, but I feel like he's coming into your area or where you are. I don't know if he's going to find you at work or what's going on with that. But I feel like his cup is overflowing with feelings towards you and love. Genuine feelings, too. I think there's a brand new person that's coming into your life. There may be a little bit of a challenge in between, but they're gonna overcome that for sure, right? What is this Knight of Swords love energy? What is this Knight of Swords love energy? I feel like they don't just express their love to anyone. I feel like they're very cautious who they love and who they let close to them. Yeah, it says avoid settling for less than you deserve. I feel like that's what's going on too, between the two of you, making sure that you both deserve each other. But I feel like the two of you are going to celebrate. Because it says today, celebrate and share with the ones you matter most for you. So it could be you meeting this person at like a party or some sort of social event of some sort where you're around other people. You may run into them. Yeah, gifts. It says love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. So that is good, right? I feel this is a brand new person. The Ace of Cups indicates it's a brand new person that you haven't met yet. Do my kids ask for a reading? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they read for themselves. Love. General reading for love. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? They want to come and give love a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Ooh, what's going on with this? You have the Six of Wands. Ooh, that badass success is coming your way. I can feel that for you. Getting that recognition and getting recognized or appreciated, whatever that is for you. But I do feel like it's a matter of you keeping grounded, not forgetting who you are and what's going on with that. Yeah, they do. They do, yeah. The three of, I want to say three of Empress. There is no such thing as three of Empress. This is the third card though. So no threes is all about manifesting. So I feel like it's a matter of manifesting your wants and desires right now, because I feel like that's going to come clearer. You also have the Queen of Wands. So, right now Aries or Neptune has moved into Aries, and that's going to be there for quite a while. So Neptune being in Aries, it means that everyone's going to feel more in tune with finding their own spirituality rather than seeking spirituality from others. So I'm kind of feeling that's a strong energy that's coming for you specifically with the Queen of Wands as she's in Aries, with you coming in tune with your own power, and with the Six of Wands having that badass success. And then with the Hangman here, shifting your perspective into different perspectives, different energies, and that sort of thing. You have the Emperor too. So the Emperor is also about you have the power of your own life. You can take charge of what you want and desire. And the Eight of Wands, making that happen, right? Making some fast changes, protecting yourself, making some bold moves moving forward, making sure that you're keeping focus on what keeps you moving. You have the Nine of Cups, so making dreams come true, so chasing after what gives you a sense of fulfillment and loving and energy for yourself. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you gotta stay grounded, and the more that you come into power, you have to also realize what emotions are truly yours and not what you're carrying from other people. That's a challenge too. For hellos, running spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give hello a message. What does hello spirit team want hello to know about the next month? Is running spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does hello need to know about February? Running spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does hello need to know about February? You have the Eight of Swords in a light. So I feel like even though you may feel restricted, I don't know if it's like restricted because of your budget, restricted of what options are available towards you, or what's going on with that. But I do feel like there's this energy of working with the energy that you have next month. You have the Two of Swords, so there may be some difficult decisions or choices to make that may weigh you down a little bit. So I feel like it's a matter of making sure that you're seeking the truth or seeking the information to gain the clarity you need to make the best decision forward. I feel like it's more about, um, you know, choosing whichever one you feel like you can live with, kind of thing. You have the Ace of Cups and a Light, so I feel like it's a matter of filling your own cup with self love, self compassion, not being so hard on yourself. But I also feel like there's a new person coming into your life, like I don't know if it's a new lover or just a new person in general, because I feel like it's a good opportunity that you'll open up some doors of communication and connection. You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. So I also like, yeah, I feel like Four of Pentacles kind of like what's coming along the lines of being a little bit watchful of your spending kind of thing. But I also feel like, it's not really a great time to not be flexible either. So it's kind of like picking and choosing what's important and what's not kind of thing. Your Knight of Swords is in the dark. Let's see what's going on with the Knight of Swords in the dark. Judgment. I don't know if this has to do about things slowing down at work or things slowing down with your money situation. Because with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel the sense of something needing more attention, taking a second look at or evaluating it to see where there's room for growth or room for change, possibly. Then you have the Judgment and the Light too. So I feel like it's a matter of figuring things out. You may get a second chance on something. You may be able to redo this decision if it's already done. Because I feel like you're going to be at a turning point of what's next. But that's what I got. Hopefully that made some sense. I don't know. There's a lot of energy there. You're welcome. Hello. Content. Bring spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give content a message. Hi, Anthony. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give content a message? What does content need to know right now? In general, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give content a message? There we go. Ooh, okay, so for the Seven of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there's a little bit of defensive energy, like just refusal. I don't know if you're refusing something or pushing something away, feeling like it's not yours or it's not the right time or what's going on with that. I just feel like there's some blocks or some pushing away kind of energy. The Empress is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy also of something or someone being overbearing or over smothering. So I don't know if that's the energy that you're pushing away from you or what's going on with that. You have the Five of Cups here. Maybe there's a conflict that's going on or a conflict that's brewing. I feel the sense of feeling irritable and intimidated, or I'm not sure if that's your end or someone else's. What's going on with this energy that's coming through here? Oh, yeah, there's some negativity. I don't know if there's like, I don't know, I feel like there's a big ball of tension coming through. But I feel like that cycle is going to end as fast as it's coming through. You may not see the end of it. You may have to just move forward. You have the Temperance here, so I feel like it's a matter of keeping your mind, heart, soul aligned. Moving forward with patience. Like, take the middle road. Sometimes the middle road is not always the easiest road, but it's kind of like coming in tune with yourself and how you're going to move forward with that. You have the Four of Pentacles here, so I feel like it's a matter of protecting yourself, not getting involved in whatever this is, or pulling yourself out of that situation to give yourself some sort of sense of relief of some sort from this. But that is what I got. I feel like Spirit just wants you to protect yourself, not get too heavily involved in whatever that situation is. That's what I got. Teresa, do the join again exactly how you did it, but with your question after. So exactly what you did is perfect. Explanation mark join, then put a space after that with your question. And Nightbot will be able to add you to the list. Nightbot is not a person, it's just a program. It's the only way that the program can pick up your question. For Koala, which skills will bring Koala the most success? Let's see, is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Which skills will bring Koala the most success? Yeah, because you wrote explanation mark join, but you didn't write your question after the join. I know it's a weird program, but it helps me keep track of the list because I can't do the readings and keep track of the list at the same time, so the program does it for me. Let's see. I don't know how other people do it, but that's how we do it. Koala. So what will bring Koala the most success? Pottery making? Will pottery making bring Koala success? Will clothing design bring Koala success? Will clothing design make Koala successful? Will creating websites and apps make Koala successful? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will websites and apps make Koala successful? I feel like the pottery thing just I don't doubt that you're not good at pottery. I believe that you are. And it could probably make you successful, but the cards are kind of like not on board with that right now. The Six of Swords is in the dark, so it's like may cause some sort of conflicts and may cause trouble of some sorts. Not quite sure what's going on with that. The Empress, she's in the dark, so she's not really feeling it. So I don't know. For the clothing design, you have the Two of Swords. So I feel like you'll have a decision. Maybe it's a decision about what type of clothing designs you want to make. The Queen of Pentacles says good business, right? The Queen of Pentacles is the queen of good business. So she says, yeah, it's good business, but there's going to come with some decisions that need to be made there. And then you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is also all about business, right? She leads with resilience. You're going to push through if it's good or not, kind of thing. But it does come with the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. So, it could mean that you have to work harder than you would like to, or longer hours than you would like to. It may not give you the sense of freedom. I don't know. But yeah, there's all potentials. You have skills in drawing? Awesome. Yeah. So that's what I got. You know, I feel like the cards are kind of suggesting either the clothes design or the creating websites and apps. That is what I got. Lisa, hello. Is a person who I intuitively suspect to be my galactic twin soul actually my twin? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Feza a message? Is the person that Feza is intuitively suspected to be their galactic twin soul actually their twin? The High Priestess. The High Priestess is a yes, but she's in the dark, so I'm not sure how strong a yes it is. Finish the whole question. Please ask my guides if it is in my best interest to know this information at this point. Yeah, that's a different question. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to tell Feza if it's in Feza's best interest to know this information at this point in time? Should Feza be actually knowing this information? I feel like it's telling you already know, right? The Queen of Swords is trusting what's your inner truth, what you already know, right? I feel like there's not really anything else to know about it because the Chariot's in the dark, so that's not moving. The Wheel of Fortune's in the dark, so it's not really a good time for you to do anything about it, even though you know. I feel like you don't want to cause any chaos with the Tower energy here or any type of imbalance in your energy. So even though that you know there's not really anything you can do about it, just live the life that you're living right now. You know the truth, but that's all that you can do about it is just knowing, not really acting on it, it seems. But that is what I got. Ivy. Will the Boston company invite Ivy to do another interview? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will the Boston company invite Ivy to do another interview? Oops. Will the Boston company ask Ivy to do another interview? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message? Will the Boston company invite Ivy to do another interview with them? The Queen of Wands is the yes card. Did MH pass Ivy? Did MH pass Ivy? Rain, spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Did MH pass Ivy? Yes. Did GT pass Ivy? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Did GT pass Ivy? Judgment is in the dark, and that's a neutral. It's not yes or no, but it's probably closer to no than yes because it's in the dark. That's what I got with that question. Was the Queen of Wands? Is the Queen of Wands indicating yes that Boston Company will ask them to another interview? The Eight of Pentacles is also a yes, so that's what I got. Why are they in the dark? Usually when they're in the dark for a yes or no question, it's either not a really good yes, or if it's a no card, not a really good no. So it could be maybe yes instead of like maybe no. That's how I read them. That was so short. Well, you only asked yes or no questions. You didn't really ask a question. Yeah. Tammy, am I going through the spiritual ascension? Is Tammy going through the spiritual ascension? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is Tammy going through a spiritual ascension? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is Tammy going through a spiritual ascension? What exactly is Tammy going through? Is there a spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Tammy currently going through right now spiritually? You're not going through any spiritual ascension because you have the Three of Swords, that's a no. You have the Seven of Cups, and that's a no. Yeah, so what you're going through right now, you do have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is kind of, fives are always about what kind of significant changes is coming through for your life, like a sense of transformation, that sort of thing. Like what kind of energy that you're trying to embrace or attract towards yourself right now. You have the sun in the dark. So I feel right now it's kind of like you trying to go through a phase of transitioning yourself or transforming yourself into a more positive light, or doing some more shadow work in order to find a more positive light with your spirituality. You have the Six of Cups in the dark too, so it could be a matter of going back to your roots, going back to your ancestors, or figuring out what is deeply grounded in you and your blood, and how you're going to dig that out to figure out what your spirituality is right now. Because we're going, like I said, we're going now that Neptune is in Aries right now. It's a matter of everyone figuring out their own spirituality rather than trying to figure out how they match up with someone else's. For the Four of Swords and the Light too is kind of like taking that time for rest to have that spiritual awakening. The spiritual awakenings can be very draining. Like some people who don't really understand spiritual awakenings or know about them, they can easily fall into depression instead of allowing the spiritual awakening to happen. But that is what God, that's where you are right now. You're in the midst of transforming. So it's a matter of grounding yourself, maybe doing some shadow work to bring that to light. Bisma? It was a commercial? Oh man, your reading was that you know the truth of who your twin flame is. So if you think that they are, like you said that you think that they are, then they are. But there's not really anything you can do about them being your twin flame though. Because you asked if you should know that they are or not, but you already know that truth, it seems. But there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you can't tell them about it, you can't act on it. That's what the card said. Yeah. For my baby, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message in general? Ooh, you have the Eight of Swords. I feel whatever stresses and worries and things that are heavy on you right now that may make you feel like you can't get them out of your mind. I feel like you're going to have a sense of relief. You have the Five of Pentacles, so I feel like there's going to be some positive changes. I feel like I feel like you are under pressure, or feel like there's a lot going on or struggling, whatever that energy is for you. I feel like you're going to be overcoming that. Um and seeing what is there, kind of thing, right? Because I just feel like there's this energy of finding some sort of resolutions or compromise with your situation, maybe opening up the door of communication with someone to give you some sort of sense of clarity. You have the Two of Wands in the dark, so I feel like it's kind of like focusing on what you have going on right now, not looking too far ahead, just like one step at a time kind of thing, to get yourself grounded or get yourself on track in the right direction. You have the Three of Cups in the dark. So I feel like, I don't know if there's like a third party involved in this situation that's causing you a hard time. Because I feel like there's a conflict or tension that's kind of like brewing but hasn't quite happened yet. Will you hear good news next week? No, I feel like there's going to be a heavy week for you. Like, I feel like it's going to be emotionally hard, but is going to be some positive changes though. Is the positive changes good news for my baby? Is the changes going to be some positive news? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give my baby a message? Are the changes going to be some positive news? It seems like you're going to have a choice or a decision to make of some sort with the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords in the dark. I feel like I don't know if it's, I feel like if you're feeling under pressure, may need to postpone it or make some delays. It may not be the right time to choose. Will my baby hear good news about career? Yeah, no, there's gonna be an imbalance. I feel like this week, or it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough next week. There's gonna be some positive changes though. But yeah, I don't feel like you're gonna hear a bunch of good news next week. But you will have some choices and decisions to make. So I don't know if you're gonna get some news about these choices, and then you'll have to choose which one is best for you, and that may help you go through. But that is what I got. Anthony, thank you so much for your donation. Does Anthony have a strong talents, and will they become part of my career in the future? What do they detect from me? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What talents does Anthony have? Any spirits, ancestors, angels, or fae? What talents does Anthony have? Will they become part of their career in the future? Or any spirit guides, angels, or fae? Is there any great talents that Anthony has? You have some self-doubt. I feel like it's a matter of having a boost of confidence in yourself. Because, when all the cards are in the dark, it's kind of like you're doubting your abilities or not believing that they're as strong as they could be, kind of thing. You do have the Knight of Cups in the dark, but I feel like that's more doubt. Because the Knight of Cups is someone who leads with kindness and compassion, has an open heart, very in tune with their emotions and their feelings, which I don't doubt that you are, especially being a Taurus and an Aries moon. I'm a Taurus and Aries moon as well. You have a Leo rising. So a Leo rising, that can make you feel more more of an ego, right? Because Leos have strong egos. They like to have that attention and don't mind being in the spotlight. Where Tauruses kind of like hide from the spotlight sometimes. You know, unless someone's shaking something shiny, like one of those red bull things, right? Where the bull charges towards it. If there's if there's no reward being shown for a Taurus, you know, they stand still and they don't care. But your Leo energy may make you push yourself a little farther, and that could be good in your career. I feel that for you, but I also feel like with this Taurus energy and the Knight of Cups here is pushing you to use or lead forward with your kindness and compassion, lead with your heart, kind of energy. You have the moon in the dark, so yes, there is talents that you haven't tapped into, maybe some that you haven't even realized you have. So it may be a matter of trying and experimenting with new things to see how it feels, see how good you are at those things. I feel like it's coming through as well. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, I feel like maybe sometimes you have tried some things out that no one even knows about that you can bring to light or practice on a little bit more. I feel like Spirit has caught you on something here. I just feel this, you got caught kind of an energy. Like, yes, expose that, do more of that. Change something to bring that out and a little stronger. The King of Swords is in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of, you know, wanting to move forward with your mind instead of your heart, but it's kind of like torn, right? Because I feel like that Taurus energy and the Aries energy wants you to move with your head, but your Leo energy wants you to move with your heart. So being torn between the two, with the King of Cups and with the Knight of Swords, showing a little bit more of your Leo side seems to be something the spirits want you to focus on when it comes to career, you know? The Eight of Swords, like you have a power to unrestrict yourself. Like you know, the world is your oyster, like people say. You don't need to be tied down to one thing or another. Maybe give yourself some freedom. This could be a little bit of the Taurus energy coming through, since Tauruses do best working from home. Because you know, sometimes Tauruses think people are too people-y. But you, with your Aries and your Leo sign, you may like people a little bit more than a typical Taurus. Um, that seems to be coming through. Let's just see, what does Anthony need to know about career here? What does Anthony need to know about career? You got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is being constructive criticism. So you can use any constructive criticism that you've heard in the past and use it to your advantage, how you're going to turn it around. You also have the King of Cups again. King of Cups in the dark came out twice for you. The King of Cups in here is leadership with healthcare, arts. Tauruses are really good. Like I said, the home business, healthcare, and that sort of thing. That's what I got. I used to know them better, but I forgot what the other ones are for Tauruses. But yeah, that's what I got. Too people-y? Yeah, sometimes people are too people-y, but not you guys. You guys are my people. It's the other people that are not on here that are too people-y. You all are my type of people. You're very good at music? Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah, go with that, right? I know some people make music for YouTube to put in the YouTube studio for people to use for free. Not quite sure how it works on your end, but I use a lot of the YouTube free store stuff. Let's see for Jenna. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jenna a message? What is the connection energy regarding this weekend with Zach? How's our connection is growing? We're definitely seeing each other this Saturday. Virgo, he's a Gemini. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jenna a message? What does Jenna need to know about their connection regarding this weekend with Zach? The Lovers card didn't want to come through, but I shuffled her back in. So there's love in the air for sure. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So you're still needing to know each other a little bit more, getting more comfortable with each other with the Seven of Pentacles here. I feel the sense of having patience and making slow moves towards each other. Don't rush it too fast. The Hermit is in the light here, so connecting, having some alone time seems to be in the cards for you. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark, so releasing any tensions or stresses about connecting with each other. I feel like it's kind of like going slow and steady. It's not a fast-paced race of which direction you're going into. So I feel like your connection is going and growing, but at a slow pace, which is not a bad energy. Taurus moon. Okay, so yeah, the Taurus moon may be coming out a little bit stronger than the Gemini sun because I feel this is going slow and steady, right? The Queen of Pentacles too, slow and steady. There is a possibility of a rebirth energy though, with the Death card being in the dark. You know, maybe just a matter of taking things slow until the February 13th, which is not that far ahead, right? With the Death card being the 13th card. I can see that. Let's see what the love energy is between the two of you. What is the love energy between Jenna and Zach? What is the love energy coming between Jenna and Zach? Hideaway, right? Alone time with the Hermit card there. It says, make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. Oh, that's so cute. Settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love, right? Make sure he treats you like the queen. You're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. This is a journey, right? A slow and steady journey to get your horses going. That is what I got. Yes, slow and steady is what makes the love grow, right? If you're going fast and quick, then it's less than that love and it's not going to last. Anthony, thank you again for another donation. I appreciate you. What is Ava and Nicole thinking about Anthony? Journey spirit guides, ancestors, angels say. What does Anthony need to know about Ava? What does Anthony need to know about Ava? What does Anthony need to know about Nicole? What does Anthony need to know about Nicole? Journey spirit guides, ancestors, angels say. What does Anthony need to know about Nicole? Take another one out for Ava. There you go. Ooh, 3 cups. I feel like Ava does have good thoughts about you. I feel like she likes hanging out with you. I don't know if you guys are good friends or what's going on. They're at your job. Yeah, I feel like like you get along really well. The 3 of Cups is hanging out, socializing, having some excitements, or going and hanging out somewhere. The King of Cups, you know, leading with your kindness and compassion is coming out again when it comes to Nicole. So I feel like she sees you as the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who is calm and patient, spiritual, passionate, attractive. So that's coming out. The Hangman, maybe just hanging around waiting to see what the connection is or to get to know you a little bit better. When it comes to Nicole, I feel like Nicole also enjoys communicating with you, does see that you're kind and compassionate, loyal in your energy. I feel like they love the energy with you. Maybe there's a little bit of attraction there too, but I feel like she's resisting making any changes about how she thinks or feels about you. She's very grounded, very set in her ways, Nicole. So that's what I got. Cat Goddess! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, fae that want to come and give Cat Goddess a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, fae that want to come and give Cat Goddess a message? Ooh. There is the Ace of Wands and a light. Well, yeah, I hear from my person on my mind soon or anytime soon. I feel like it's a possibility, Cat Goddess. I feel like it's a possibility that you're going to hear from them soon because you have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like they're thinking about you as much as you're thinking about them. I think there is a new spark coming through, so a new spark of communication between the two of you. I do feel that, but there's also the Five of Wands. I know there's been some tension between the two of you in the past, or some sort of conflict or competition between the two of you in the past that is still kind of lingering in your energy. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. So there may be some delays before they take a leap on this spark of new communication here. You know? I feel like there's this energy of not really wanting to act on impulses, wanting to slow things down a little bit. For the Four of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of a little bit of creative blocks or financial blocks, not quite sure what that is, with the person that's on your mind right now. So yeah, I feel like there's some challenges before you're going to hear from them. So I feel like you will, but it's going to take some time. Maybe a little bit longer than soon. But that's what I got. Hi, Erin. How are you? You're welcome, Cat Goddess. Elephant. Let's see for elephant. Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or fae? What does elephant need to know right now in general? There was a Wheel of Fortune there, so luck, time, and destiny's on your side. I can feel that for you in the next 2 weeks. What does elephant need to know in the next 2 weeks? Any spirit guides, answers, names, or fae that want to come and give elephant a message right now? We have the Two of Swords. I feel like there's going to be some difficult choices or decisions to make moving forward. I feel like something from the past is going to come back. I don't know what that is for you. It's just a matter of you figuring out what that is, right? I feel like it's a matter of grounding yourself, making sure you are letting go of any past things that are no longer serving you. But you know, sometimes the past has a way of biting us in the butt one way or another, anyways. Right? Sometimes we like to leave the past in the past, but sometimes it just creeps up one way or another. Whatever that decision is, I feel like it's a matter of focusing on the now, not too far ahead in the future. It's kind of like living in the moment in the next 2 weeks rather than planning too far ahead. The Ten of Cups is in the dark, so there may be some disruption in the home life kind of scenario. There may be some disconnection or some shattered ideas of some sorts coming through. You have the Two of Wands in the dark too. Yeah, so I'm not planning too far in the future. And just, you know, hesitate, take your time, compare your options, um, figure out what exactly is keeping you waiting as well, if that's something that you can focus on. The Eight of Wands is in the dark, so, you know, there may be some chaos, cancel plans perhaps. So what's going on with this energy? What's being slowed down here? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or your faith? This could simply just be that some plans or appointments that you had set up may get canceled or postponed. Queen of Swords, right? Listening to your inner truth. I feel that for you. I feel the sense of you being strategic in your plans. Think ahead, plan ahead, maybe make up some backup plans. But I feel like you are moving forward, letting go of some things from your past. And keep going. And that's what I got. That's what I got. Angia, where's my relationship headed with Carlos the Leo for the next few months? We've been talking about going to Vegas or taking a cruise. Ooh. Let's see for Andrea. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Andrea a message? Where is Andrea's relationship headed with Carlos? Where is Andrea's relationship headed with Carlos, the Leo? Ooh. For the next few months. Where is this headed for the next few months? We've been talking about going to Vegas or taking a cruise. Will Andrea and Carlos be going on a cruise? Will Andrea and Carlos be going to Vegas? Vegas seems to be a stronger possibility than the cruise. But there's something here that's really, I don't know, that's going on between you and Carlos. You know, you are the Empress here, so I feel like you're very grounded, very connected to Carlos. I feel like you have a strong intuition on how the two of you are connecting and moving forward with each other. There is a Death card in the dark. So I feel like there's some resistance to changes, or there's just something that either you or Carlos can't let go of that's from the past. I'm not quite sure what that is. So I don't know if one of you are hiding something from the other and that's going to be exposed. I feel like it's not like a breaking heart decision. I don't feel like you're going to break up about it, but I feel like it's something that may come in your energy that the two of you will have to open that door of communication about and seeing what's going on with that, because you have the Knight of Cups in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy of whatever this is. I feel like it'll bring the two of you closer together and feeling more connected, more at peace with each other once you talk about this something. I don't know if it's from your past, Carlos's past, or what's going on with that, but yeah, I feel like something's going to come up. What is the love energy between Andrea and Carlos? Adventure. So you can adventure together and add excitement to your life. And I feel like that's going to happen with you guys going to Vegas. It seems very positive. The Four of Wands is party time energy. I mean, the cruise is still a possibility, but it's kind of, both of you may not be on the same page about it when the time comes, just because there's an imbalance going on there. There may be some sort of unfair advantage showing up as well. I don't know. That is what I got though. James, hello. We're James. Oh my gosh. Not sure how to spell that. I think you told me last time and I forgot already. Is it like Andrea or Alexandria? I can say it in my mind, but not aloud. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? Will Aljandra, I feel like I'm saying that so wrong. Take James up on going out this weekend. Will they go out this weekend? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to give James a message? Will they be going out this weekend? Ooh, I would say yes. Yes. You know, the Ace of Wands, a spark of romance, a spark of passion. Right? I can feel that. For the Ace of Cups, I feel that boost of love, genuine feelings with each other, having that good opportunity of romance, communication. The Seven of Cups, you may have options that you can do. By the time the weekend comes, maybe more options coming out there. The Four of Cups is in the dark though. So not sure if you're going to be revisiting some sort of past offer as well, or what's going on. I feel like some sort of thoughts may start to slow down. For the King of Pentacles in the light, I feel like maybe there's a possibility the work may get into the way on your end or their end, but overall it seems very positive. Meditation, general reading for meditation. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to come and give meditation a message? What does meditation need to know right now? Ooh, your horse is slowed right down. I feel like it's not a matter of holding your horses. Your horse is not going anywhere. For some reason, I just feel this energy that it just has come to a stop. The Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of something won't change. I don't know if it's something or someone that is a homebody or boring or have broken promises with you. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I feel like they're not going to change. They're not going to move. They're not going to budge. Whatever that is in your energy. But you do have the Three of Pentacles and a light. So I feel the sense of you seeking some sort of opportunity. I feel like you're going to be working effectively with someone else. So I feel like this is more of a career energy with the Three of Pentacles here. Because I just feel this sense of I feel the sense of you like signing a contract or working on some sort of contract. I'm not quite sure what that is about for you. But you have the High Priestess in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of you really truly trusting your intuition, trusting your inner wisdom of what your next steps are, your next moves, whatever that is for you. You have the Five of Swords in the dark, so I feel like you're going to be overcoming some changes and challenges your way. Yeah, I feel like it will, because I feel like there's some sort of thing coming for you with this opportunity. I feel like it's an opportunity of you either like signing a contract or some sort of agreement or something. So I don't know if that has to do with your career or what's going on with that. But it's a matter of you really truly trusting your intuition and figuring out what changes and challenges you're going to be facing, because I feel like you are going to overcome them because the Five of Swords is in the dark. So it's kind of like you opening that door of communication, compromising, or negotiating, or whatever that is with you. But you know, the universe is truly blessing you, so there's definitely going to be some positive changes. I feel like it's a matter of you having faith in the universe that is leading you in the right direction. I feel the sense of some inspiration or creativity and renewing some of your aspirations seems to be coming through as well. What else does meditation need to know about this? Yeah, I feel like it may be slow growth, but still will be something to move forward with. But ground yourself, believe in the universe, trust the nature of things. I feel like you're going to be taking care of business. So that's what I got. Your heart. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give your heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give pure heart a message? What does pure heart need to know right now? Ooh, there's fire going on here, right? The Knight of Wands. Hot, fiery, passionate energy. I can feel that for you. I feel the sense of you taking action, feeling fearless, pursuing your goals and passions and desires. I feel the sense of you manifesting this new possibility with the Ace of Pentacles, right? I feel like you've manifested this because I feel the sense of potential and growth and abundance coming your way just for you being resourceful and thinking outside of the box kind of thing. You have the Hermit in the dark, so I feel like you're going to be coming out of your shell a little bit more, exploring a little bit more. You have the Tower in the dark too, so I feel like you're just preparing for the unexpected, which is a good thing. So I don't know if that's a matter of you saving money or just working or figuring things out. Whatever that is for you, I feel like you're making progress with that. You have the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like things may be a little bit repetitive, a little boring. So I feel like it's a matter of keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself on track. Try to make it fun a little bit for you so that you're not missing the fine details that are important for your growth here with the Ace of Pentacles. What else does pure heart need to know about this energy? What else does pure heart need to know about this energy? The Queen of Swords in the dark. Yeah, so you have to really truly trust yourself, trust your inner power, trust your inner knowledge, be clear with your communication, be honest, be direct, clear-minded. Set those boundaries, right? Don't let the negativity pull you down because you're on the right path. And that's what I got. Jay, what does Jay need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come to Jay a message? What does Jay need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jay a message? Ooh, Jay, you got the Queen of Wands. I can feel that for you. Leading with resilience. I feel that. I feel there's a magnetic, assertive, fearless energy coming through. Being unapologetic, just doing what you gotta do, right? Standing strong. The Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, destiny's on your side. You're going with the flow with the cycles. I feel like there's going to be some changes coming your way. I also feel like there's this energy of a turning point for you and just some unexpected shifts, and it's just a matter of faith or good karma coming your way. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're moving forward slowly and steady, but you're still going through with it. I feel like it's a matter of following through with what you have going on. Slow and steady is a way to go, and I feel like that's going to help with figuring out what your Nine of Cups is. You know, if things have been some anti-fulfillment or things were not as good as you thought they would be, or they didn't work out the way you thought they would be, I feel like you're going to have a second opportunity moving forward in a different direction. With this Eight of Cups here, I feel like you're going to be able to heal your heart and overcome whatever that was, and rise above, right? I feel the sense of you releasing any negativity, any pain, any sorrow from that, and having like a start over, or it could just end up by resolving itself one way or another. But it does come with you unloading some regrets or whatever this Nine of Cups for you is in the dark. Some empty fulfillment or broken dreams, or I don't know what happened there. But that is what I got. Hi, Mars. Aaron, is there any spell work being sent towards Aaron? Or any deceitful people around Aaron? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aaron a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aaron a message? Is there any spell work being done towards Aaron? Is there any deceitful people coming towards Aaron? For the spell work being done towards you, it seems like there is a yes, but it's not close to home. It's somewhere else. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. I feel like someone's doing spell work to try to attract you towards them. So I don't know if they actually know who you are, or they're doing spell work to attract a love towards them or try to find a lover. And the universe is like hooking that onto you for some reason. Because the Knight of Wands, right? The hot, fiery, passion, romantic energy. Um, Trying to push you to feel a little bit more flirty, a little bit more excited about passion, and wanting you to go out. So I don't know if when you go out, you're going to meet this person who like is making love spell jars in their house or something, that may shift your perspective. But that's what I got because I feel like it's not close to home, so they don't really know you. For any deceitful people around you, you have the Eight of Pentacles and a Light. So I feel like there's this energy of them not really being deceitful. They may be. Because I feel like this person really loved you at one point. Like, really loved you. Like, the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, this person really, really, really loved you. They feel like they tried their best, but there ended up by not being a future between the two of you. So I don't know if their pain is causing you some negativity, or if you're picking up on their sorrow of loss and not being connected towards you, and that's causing you to feel like there's some deceitful people. Maybe there's a little bit of deceit there because, you know, things didn't work out and they're having trouble with healing their own heart to get over you. But I'm not even quite sure if these are the same people, because whoever this is, there's a lot of love. Somebody really loves you. Somebody used to love you, somebody wants to love you. Maybe it's the same person. I don't know. But that's what I got. Teresa, I can do you at the end. I'll do you at the end, Teresa. I think you got stuck in the lounge again, but I'll do you again because I know you've been trying to get on the list for a while. For Linda, is there any general reading for February? For Linda, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that wants to come and give Linda a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Linda a message right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I feel like there's a strange energy that's coming from you, Linda. I feel like somebody's trying to give you a message. I don't know. Could be a father figure. I don't know if you know a father figure who has passed. I don't know what this energy is. It wasn't coming the way I wanted. I'm not sure if it has to do with what's coming in February, like you asked. But the Emperor's in the light. It's the strong energy I wanted to come through. I feel like there's this energy of wanting you to focus on what you have going on, because I feel like you have the power over your life, you have the power to take charge, you have the power to lead with success. And I feel like they want you, or there's an energy about you making some sort of strategic decision moving forward. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. I feel the sense of frustration and patience energy coming through. Maybe there was some unfinished work or unfinished business, unfinished task. Not quite sure what that is. That didn't give you the results that you wanted. But I feel like it's a matter of taking a second look at it, and it may give you some success, or you may figure out what went wrong or what needed to be done there. The Seven of Cups is in the dark. So you may feel like you're out of options, but I feel like you're not. So I feel like there's this energy of someone pushing you or guiding you to take a step back before you push ahead too far. No idea what that means for you. You have the Knight of Cups. There's a strong masculine energy around you that's trying to guide you in a spiritual way. I feel like there's this energy as well. It's kind of like if there's been any repressed feelings or any feelings that haven't been completely healed or completely overcome. I'm not sure if this is directly at you or if it's a matter of you helping someone else cope with these feelings, because I feel like there's another person coming in with the Queen of Cups who may act or show that everything is fine, but deep down they're not fine. They have emotions that still need to be poured out or dealt with or healed or consoled in some sort of way. What's coming for you in February, I feel like there's going to be some healing, there's going to be some successes, there's going to be about you moving forward, but also moving backwards before you can move forward kind of thing. So it's kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but you're going to still be going forward with whatever energy that is. But I feel like, yeah, there's a heavy heart going on there. But that is what I got. For Pranetta, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Pranetta a message? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I feel bad. I'm not quite sure how to say that. Brenda? Brenda. Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. How does Zed feel about Brenda? How does Zed feel about Brenda? How does Zed feel about Brenda? Ooh, there's some good feelings there, right? The Nine of Cups. They feel very blessed to have met you or know you, right? I feel that sense of fulfillment, love, joy, happiness when they see you. This sense of gratitude that they know you. So I feel like Zed feels really good about you. They may not know exactly where this connection is going, but they like your communication. They like the connection between the two of you, even though they're a little bit hesitant of how to move towards you, right? The chariot is in the light. It was a matter of moving forward, getting through the challenges that are in front of them here. There is a death card, so I feel like they're hoping for a rebirth. So I don't know if they want to restart something over with you again or do something over again with you, or if they're wondering how to connect with you. I'm not quite sure what your relationship is right now. I feel like the two of you may come from different backgrounds, or maybe you were raised different. Because I feel like the difference, like opposites attract kind of energy coming through, with the Hierophant being in the dark. The Four of Wands is also in the dark, so I feel like there's something going on about the home life or the traditions or the beliefs or the values between the two of you that's a little bit different. But overall, there does seem to be a positive energy, a starting over energy as well. That is what I got. Cries. Is it cries or crystal? I'm not quite sure. Let's see for cries. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Crystal a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cries a message? What does Cries need to know right now in general? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Cries a message in general? The Three of Wands is in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of you expanding yourself, a sense of expansion, right? I feel the sense that you're on the right track, you're looking ahead, you're being optimistic, you're expanding your vision, like you're thinking outside the box, you're thinking long-term goals, maybe even some future traveling. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. You have the Three of Pentacles, so I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on yourself, not really working with others kind of thing. Just kind of like keeping it small, keeping it within yourself, whatever these new ideas are, right? Because you have the Ace of Wands, a spark of passion, a spark of initiative, whatever that is. I feel like you want to reach out, you want to take a chance, you want to be inspired, you want to take action. I feel like your drive is on hard drive right now, like you're really going at it. Whatever the energy is for you. And I feel like you're going to have success with it because you have the World card here. So there's going to be some success. Maybe not some, maybe the sense of completion of success, right? I feel like you're going to have some sort of achievement with this. Maybe get recognized with it. Whatever it is going to feel good. You have the Magician. I feel like you're going to make that magic happen. You're manifesting. You're doing what you got to do. I feel this drive of determination and making those bold moves, seeking the opportunities that are at your fingertips and just going with it. There's a lot of positive energy coming through here. It does seem to come with you working alone, though. Yeah, right? I feel like you can turn this Page of Swords and Empress in the dark in the light if you wanted to. But I feel like if you don't want to include them in your plans, then you don't have to. You can keep it a secret. You can do what you want, right? Because, sometimes the Empress, she can have too many opinions. The Page of Swords could be a little bit of a liar just to get things done their own way. Sometimes the Page of Swords is a really good liar and they don't even know that they're lying. But, you got this. You're going to figure it out. If this is you, you can turn it into the light, have some new, clear ideas, focusing on what's important for you, and figuring that out. That's what I got. Jasmine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae come and give Jasmine a message? There is the world. The world is in the light. I feel this energy of something coming to completion, something coming to an end, but in a good way. Like good things are ending. Sometimes all good things come to an end at one point or another, right? I feel like you're manifesting, right? The magician here, you're bringing magic, you're making magic happen for yourself. I feel the sense of you like mastering the game and just having these joys of victory. You have the Three of Pentacles, so I feel like you as well is kind of like working alone, doing a solo mission of some sort or another. There may be not a lot of cooperation with it. You may not have your efforts recognized. You may not get a big trophy for that completion, but I feel like you're going to feel it in your heart, and that's what's most important. You have the Ace of Wands in the light, so I feel like there's going to be a spark of new passions, new beginnings, new connections, maybe new possibilities, maybe a new chance of starting something new. No, justice, luck timing is going to come into your favor. It's a matter of you being consistent in your work and in your energy, being honest with yourself and finding the balance, right? And I feel like it's a matter of making sure that you're holding up your end of the deal, whatever this is, even if the deal is with the universe. What else does Jasmine need to know about this energy? What else does Jasmine need to know about this energy? Oh, this boundary may come with setting some very clear boundaries, making sure that no one's taking advantage of your heart or advantage of your time and energy, right? You have the Ten of Wands here, so don't take it on more of a load than what you could handle right now. You don't want to be tied down to an energy that is not serving you moving forward, because you are in a good light, you're in a good path. So setting clear boundaries seems to be the way to go right now. Being honest with yourself and your expectations and how much you can take on. That is what I got. So it's kind of like don't overbook yourself. Anthony! Where and what will my spiritual journey head towards, and how does my God and angels feel about Anthony right now? Let's see. I don't speak for God. I feel like God speaks for himself. Let's see for Anthony. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anthony a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anthony a message? Where is Anthony's spiritual journey headed? Where is Anthony's spiritual energy headed right now? You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. So I feel this energy of like slowing down. You don't want to rush into anything too quickly. You want to move at a slower pace. You have the Ace of Cups in the light. So it's all about a spiritual awakening, being open to your spiritual path and allowing the spiritual path to come towards you, kind of thing. Because I just feel this sense of love and genuine feelings and genuine energy coming towards you. There is a Page of Wands in the dark. So there's this energy of being inspired and being enthusiastic about being inspired, because I feel like you're going to be getting some messages or signs of some sorts from your spirit team. You have the Three of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this is just a matter of you enjoying and embracing the energy that you have now, not being too forward in your spirituality, just kind of like figuring out what your spirituality is. I feel like you already have already, but you know, with Aries, Neptune moving into Aries, some new things may pop up that may question us a little bit about our spirituality. So I feel like it's like don't be tied down too much. Be open to new possibilities or new things that may come your way. If it calls to you, right? Following your calling is what I'm trying to say. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. So I feel this energy of making sure that you know, you are who you want to be. You're not being seduced by anything or anyone else that you don't want to be seduced by. What else does Anthony need to know about this energy? Thank you, Philia, for liking. Yeah, you're moving forward, slow and steady, but you're rowing in the right direction, right? I feel that for you. You're going to be overcoming some spiritual challenges, or you're going to be facing some spiritual challenges that's going to help you along as well. I feel like you can seek some guidance from others on your spiritual journey as well that may be helpful. But yeah, it's kind of like letting go of things that you don't want to carry with you and moving forward. That's what I go with. May, general reading for May. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? You have the Chariot. The Chariot's in the light. I feel like you're moving forward in a positive light, right? There's obstacles, challenges, roadblocks, you name it is going to be in front of you, but you're still moving forward in a positive light. I feel this as like full speed ahead, right? I feel the sense of success, ambitions, determination coming your way. I feel like you have the willpower you need to succeed. You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. So someone's going to be trying to block you, to throw you off your path, to challenge you for whatever reason. But, you do have the right way to go, right? The Three of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like it's kind of making sure that you are stalling before you take action kind of thing. Like kind of like think before you act seems to be an energy that's coming through. The Queen of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like there's a little bit of lack of confidence or a lack of direction which way you're moving forward in. So it's kind of like you're moving forward into the unknown, even though it's positive. But I feel like you're going to have a sense of relief of any stresses or worries that's going on there. With the Nine of Swords in the dark, I feel like, yeah, it's like letting go of something. I'm not quite sure if there's like sort of a shady energy that you're worried about, and you're gonna figure out the answers to that and release that from you, or what's going on with that. Um, yeah, I feel like you're moving forward in a positive light. There's gonna be some challenges with that, but I feel like there's still gonna be some good things, right? The Five of Wands, you're gonna feel better. Like, I feel like there'll be less stresses or less worries, less challenges. The more you move forward, there'll be less challenges, is what it seems like. Not quite sure what the challenges are for you, but with the Five of Wands in the dark, I feel like, your passion is going to show. You're going to show your worth. And that's going to raise things for you, like raise your vibrations a little bit more. What good news is coming out of this for May? What good news is coming out of this for May? Yeah. You're on the right path. Just stay positive. There is going to be some challenges. You're going to be challenged in the next little while for some reason. Still, but you got this. You're going to be less worried, less stressful, though. That is what I got. I wish it was better than what it was, May. Tulip! Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Tulip a message. Will T reach out to Tulip? Will T be reaching out to Tulip? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tulip a message? Will T reach out to Tulip? The world is in the dark. I feel this energy of the world that T. I don't know. The world is the yes card. So yes, he's gonna reach out. But I feel like they're done or they completed some sort of cycle or they completed something. Not quite sure what that is or if that's what they're going to reach out to you about. The Seven of Cups is in the light. I feel like they have options, or maybe they're going to contact you or reach out to you with these options, offer you these options. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Um, there's a lot of strength, right? There's a lot of positive energy here. Not quite sure what this is, right? The Three of Cups is in the dark. So I don't know if they're going to be gossiping to you about somebody or they're going to tell you about something where you're going to feel like you were left out in that or what's going on with that. Knight of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like they may be avoiding or running from some sort of commitment or some sort of or backing out of some sort of promise. Not quite sure what's going on with that. But overall, there's a lot of strength, a lot of passion. Success. So I feel like yes for your answer. They are going to reach out. There might be some other energy attached to that, strings attached to it. I don't know, but that's what I got. Teresa, tell me about my daughter, which is 36. Her friend, 34. She says he don't want to do nothing but sit at home. Really, no cuddling. She thinks he's what's going on anywhere. My grand. What exactly is the question you want me to know? I want to read what's going on with your daughter. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Teresa a message about her daughter? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Teresa a message about her daughter? Yeah, there is a Three of Pentacles in the dark. So yeah, seems to be an energy around your daughter. I'm guessing her friend that's 34. The Seven of Wands is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy of feeling defensive, like pushing the friend away, not really wanting to compromise the friend. Maybe it's because, like you said, the lack of intimacy and the lack of motivation. Um, I feel like they're both not connecting. Yeah, I feel like her and her boyfriend are both like as much as she doesn't like him, I feel like it's the same energy back, right? They're not working things out together. So I feel like they're both playing the blaming game. And with the Queen of Cups in the dark, no one's taking accountability for that. Um what okay. And what's going on with your grandchild, you meant to say? What is the energy around Teresa's grandchild? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on with Teresa's grandchild? What's going on with Teresa's grandchild? The Four of Swords is in the light, so that is a heavy energy to deal with. You don't have one? Okay, so I didn't know what the other question was. What's going on with my grand? It's not a grandchild? I want when she's 36 times gone. I'm not quite sure I understand the question. You want a grandchild, but she's 36. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, see, I feel like for your daughter, there's things that needs to be worked out in the relationship. What advice can we give to Teresa about her granddaughter? Do you want advice? Is there something you want me to clarify or ask the cards about, Teresa, before I go? Are they going to have a baby? Oh man, I feel like the energies that they're having, they'll have to work things out before they make that happen. Will they make it in the relationship? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will they make it in the relationship? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will they make it in the relationship? It seems like they will, I feel like the universe is holding them together really well, right? The Nine of Wands, they're both guarded, they both set in their own ways. There's the Wheel of Fortune, so luck, timing, and destiny is on their side. There's also the Ten of Cups and the Light. So happy home, happy life energy. So yes, they're gonna make it together as a relationship, but there's definitely things that they need to work out. They both need to take accountability for each other's actions, not just play the blaming game. If you tell your daughter to look up her zodiac sign with his zodiac sign, they can learn a lot about each other based on their sun signs. You know, your sun sign tells you a lot about yourself and a lot about your relationships. But that's what I got. I hope everything works well with them. I wish them luck. It seems like things are going in their favor. He's November 19th. So that would be a Scorpio. And she's January 19th. Okay, so a Scorpio and a Capricorn. Scorpio and Capricorns are supposed to be really, really good together. But Capricorns don't really have a huge sex drive. I know she's blaming him, but it's usually the Capricorn that doesn't have a really big sex drive. And usually Scorpios constantly need sex, like all the time. So if she's not putting out, he's satisfying himself. So she's gonna have to step it up. It's not the other way around. She may be telling you it's the other way around, but Capricorns don't really. They can go a long time without. And Scorpios like it every 5 minutes. Kind of energy. It's just the way the nature of the zodiac signs are. So what she can do is she can explain that to him. Because Capricorns like to have the whole romantic thing, like the dinner, the candles, the light, the atmosphere, the petals on the bed and all that sort of thing is what's up Capricornsality, and have a really, really good all-nighter and then not have it again for a couple of months. Is generally, I'm not saying that's your daughter, but that's generally how Capricorn's sexual drive works. Whereas Scorpio like to have it every 5 minutes. They can't do it all night. But if he wants to make the relationship work, he's gonna have to stop serving himself and play it the hard way to make the relationship work. But yeah, you can tell him to dig deep into that. So your daughter's a Capricorn and he is a Scorpio. But that is what I got. I have to go. I wish you luck and your daughter luck and the whole romantic thing going on with your child there. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Remember, when you join the list, it has to be !join. No spaces in between like you did, followed by your question. Because Nightbot is not a real person. It's just a program that I use to keep track of the list for me. So yeah. I'll see you in the next one, Teresa. Thank you for stopping by. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on Sunday. Good night, everyone.